Hi, this is Sonia, and in this video I'm going to create the April cover for my bullet journal. It's going to be a dream catcher made with a pattern-based doodle, and I'm going to use just a single color for that. It's going to be this lovely pink. This is a Tombow Play Color marker. Those pens, besides having a great pigment, work very good for doodling because they have a fine tip and then they have a large one, which is great for coloring big areas. This is the fine liner, which is pretty thin, by the way. I'm going to start by sketching with pencil the design, just a rough sketch to have an idea of the whole composition. I'm not getting into details here. I'm drawing a set of circles of different sizes at the top part of the page, and then hanging from them a couple of feathers and April, the name of the month. The pencil is so light that you probably cannot see the sketch. Let me zoom it to see if you can see it a little better. If you cannot, you can refer to the finished doodle at the end of the video and have it as a reference to draw your sketch. Let's start the actual doodling. Here at the top right of the page there is a circle, part of it actually, and I'm going to decorate it with a set of 3 leaves on each quarter of the circle and an outer line. I'm going over the border of the leaves to make it a little thicker, and later I'm going to embellish them. But first I'm going to decorate the outer ring of the circle with a set of little vertical lines. Now I'm going to embellish the leaves with a semicircle, a solid semicircle in the center, and then a little dot on top of each one of the semicircles. Now the point is to add concentric circles and embellish them, each one with a different decoration. Here, for example, I'm just adding a ring and decorating it with little dots. This is what we have so far. This just needs another ring here in the middle of that blank area, but something light, because we need to preserve some white here to leave some breathing space to the design. And this is the final design for our third circle. As you can see, there are a lot of little details here, but this is just a matter of preference. I like to go very detailed, I like to draw very small things, but you don't have to if you don't have the time or you like larger patterns. I mean, this is just a matter of taste. Now I'm going to move to that circle here, which I'm going to decorate on the outside with some arcs embellished with little dots, and then I'm going to keep adding concentric circles and decorating them with different patterns. My camera stopped recording while I was drawing those central circles. I apologize for that. Here you can see the design. In the very center there is a flower made with 4 hearts and then just some decorations on the outer circles. Now I'm going to keep decorating this. As I did with the previous circle, I'm going to leave this area here pretty light by adding just a thin ring and then decorating it with some dots and stars this time. Nice. Now I'm going to work with this piece of circle here on the left and decorate it. I usually do not plan how I'm going to decorate the shapes. I just go as I feel. And most of the times it comes out pretty nice. But it's up to you. If you prefer to plan the patterns you are going to use, it's perfectly right. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to create this center one here. The outer decoration is going to be some leaves, and then in the center I'm going to create some kind of geometric flower over a background filled with concentric thin rings. And then I will keep adding the rest of the rings and embellishing them. Now I'm going to decorate that little piece of circle right here. This is what we have so far. I'm thinking that I'm not going to follow the original outline at this point because this is already pretty loaded, and adding 3 feathers plus the name of the month here is going to be too much. So I think I'm going to add only 1 feather and the text April and see how it looks. The feather will have a decorated circle above from which it is hanging, and this is what I'm doing now. Now to make the feather, I'm going to create different sections in it and then decorate each one of them with different patterns. And this is how the feather looks. It came out pretty nice, right? As you can see, I like to make very little and detailed designs, but you don't have to. It's just a matter of preference. I'm going to leave it like this without adding any more feathers, otherwise it will look too crowded. Now I'm going to do the text. First I'm going to outline it with a pencil and then just ink it with blue, for example. I want the text to be hanging from the dream catcher, so I'm going to add some cords here and slightly decorate them. Now in retrospective, I'm not totally happy with that blue. Maybe I should have used the same pink and then add a shadow or some other detail with blue, but it's already done and I have to live with it. I'm going to add an outline and some highlights with pink and see how it looks. And this is it. Again, I'm not totally happy with the text. I'm very happy with the design though. The doodle came out really nice, but not the text. But this is life, we don't always have an undo button. Hope you like it in spite of the text. Try your own designs, have fun, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.